Are you ready? Good. We're in Boston for Dance Sport 98. The Matthews Arena usually plays host to the hard men and women of Northern University's ice hockey team, but this week it's gone a bit posh. The world's top 6 amateur standard pairs are in town to compete in the 5 standard dances. Here's a reminder of what they are. The couples will start with the waltz. They'll then move on to the tango with both group and individual performances. Then it's the Viennese waltz, a classic. The slow foxtrot, both as group and individually. And finally the quick step. For the winners, $10,000. And here are our 6 couples. Number 61 from England, Alan and Donna Shingler. They came second in the World Championships in Tokyo last month, so watch out for them. So let's meet the couples, introduced by IDSF Vice President Peter Pova.
From Canada, Robert and Beverly Tang, couple number 60. From England, couple number 61, Alan and Donna Shingler. From the United States of America, Victor and Tiffany Fung. From England, Roberto Villa and Michelle Barry. From Denmark, Brian Eriksson and Marianne Eihilt. And your 6th couple, couple number 65, all the way from Lithuania, Arūnas Bizokas and Edita Daniuts.
So all 6 couples on the floor for the first dance, the waltz.
Your first dance, the waltz.
Joining me, professional standard dancers Tim Howson and Joanne Bolton. Tim, is this an easy dance to start with?
No, certainly not. We have an extreme amount of strength needed in the feet and the ankles and the legs to perform this dance well. The couples are trying to show soft, flowing movement with extended lines at the end of the room.
Joanne, what are the judges looking for?
Well, they will be looking for a certain togetherness that they have in harmony, not only with each other, but also with the music.
Tim, the couple's not just going across the floor, but plenty of undulation up and down as well.
Yes, that's right. The couples are showing the true character of the waltz by using rise and fall through the feet and the legs and showing their shapes through their body from the feet.
Well, the crowd at the Matthews Arena really enjoyed that. So the first dance then, the waltz. Now for the marks. And no surprises, Alan and Donna Shingler comfortably in front. Impressive result for them.
Yes, certainly. It's a terrific result for England, but there's a long way to go.
The first couple to dance for you will be couple number 60 from Canada, Robert and Beverly Tang. Please welcome.
Yes, onto the tango, and first the individual performances. Robert and Beverly Tang from Canada, married for 5 years and been dancing together since 1990. Tim, what are the salient ingredients of the tango?
Well, Robert and Beverly will have to be showing us the character of this dance, which is a staccato action which is created by stillness and fast head and body actions.
Apparently the origins of the tango came from street dance.
I believe actually the dance was developed in Argentina, and then from there was actually taken back over to France and was danced in salons there, and then it was actually reflected from that and developed into what we can see today.
Robert and Beverly Tang from Canada.
And the second couple to dance, couple number 61.
So here are leaders after the waltz. Another married couple, married for 4 years, these two, Alan and Donna Shingler from England. Joanne, these two are second in the World Championships in Tokyo, so they'll be feeling pretty confident.
Yes, tonight they are actually letting their own dancing do their talking for them. They clearly show the tango character, and they have surprise use of fast head and body movements. They really have a great understanding of what they're doing, and therefore you can see that they really believe in what they're showing you.
Donna's parents run a dance school in Australia, in Sydney, and were world finalists back in the 1960s. Donna born in Australia. And another very impressive performance from Alan and Donna Shingler.
I'd have to say tonight we feel the best we've ever felt. It feels very relaxed, but yet very powerful. We feel very together. We feel really in it. That's the best way to describe it. In the zone.
And certainly looking very good indeed.
Couple number 62, Victor and Tiffany Fung from the USA.
Brother and sister, these two. Victor 21, Tiffany 16. 10th in the World Championships in Tokyo. Here's their tango. Tim, how do you think they're doing?
They're doing extremely well. Victor and Tiffany have a slightly different height relationship to the other couples, and this creates Victor as a very dominant dancer and Tiffany very explosive and reactionary.
Victor and Tiffany Fung looking relaxed. Do they feel it?
It takes a little bit, as anything else. It takes a little bit to warm up. After the first dance, it felt great. The first dance felt wonderful.
Yeah.
So we're looking for a good finish tonight.
And from England, couple number 63, Roberto Villa and Michelle Barry.
Roberto originally from Italy, now with Michelle dancing very much for England. Top 6 in the world, these two. And Michelle's sister Lorraine, number 2 in the world. Joanne, like what you see here?
Yes, very much. This is possibly their strongest dance. They have a very high choreographic content, which shows that they really understand what they're trying to do.
Michelle's mother was an Irish dancer, that's all the rage at the moment. And her father was a rock and roll jiver. So again, dance intrinsic in the family.
Here you can see the passion that Roberto is actually showing. His Italian nature really coming to the forefront here.
Roberto Villa, Michelle Barry.
From Denmark, couple number 64, Brian Eriksson and Marianne Eichelt.
7th in the World Championships, these two. Twice Danish champions. Been together nearly 9 years. Very strong arch of Marianne's back. Is that important, sir?
Not necessarily, but what she does have is a very, very fast head action, which is very dominant in this dance. It comes from Brian's legs, hips, and his center of his body rotating to her that will open her out.
These two spend an awful lot of time together, but they don't in fact live together as many of the couples do, or many of them are married. These two, one of only 17 dance couples who compete in Denmark. Brian Eriksson and Marianne Eichelt. And normally they have up to 5 rounds of competition, just 1 round here, so they've got to be quick off the mark.
Normally we have an awful first round actually, because everything is so quiet and audience is quiet because it doesn't matter actually. But this is the final for the first round, so we have to be good now.
Couple number 65 from Lithuania, Arūnas Bizokas and Edita Daniut.
Arūnas and Edita, both full-time students, practicing up to 4 hours a day. And again, started very, very young. Edita when she was 8, Arūnas when he was 7. Joanne, is that a real benefit to start that young?
Absolutely. The best chance for you to achieve what you want to achieve in dancing is that you start studying from a very young age. They both have very good body types for dancing. Look at that. Excellent. Posturally correct.
Their dream is one day to own their own dance school, which Edita will manage and Al-Yunus will teach. The end of the individual tangos, the group tango still to come. And the crowd really warming to the contestants, and that's vitally important.
Helps to perform because, I mean, well, we have to, in the competition, we don't think about technique or what we have to do, but we have to perform, stop our performance, so and it helps really to do it when the audience is like this.
Tim, the element of competition, I suppose, well and truly joined here.
Yes, certainly. The adrenaline will be pumping now. The couples are all on the floor together, and they'll be trying to provide the best groups and dancing they can for the judges to compare.
Do you have your own floor space, and how can you avoid bumping into other people?
All the couples have their own groups, which are very adaptable. Here, Roberto will do extra turns just to move out of the way of that couple. Now he will continue in his own space.
And if you do bump into another couple, are you marked down?
Certainly not. It's looked upon that if you can stay away from all of the other couples, it is obviously an advantage for your own dancing.
So that's the end of the group tango.
Thank you, couples. Now, ladies and gentlemen, one more big hand for them.
And while they await their marks, chance for us to analyse the styles here. On the left, the Danish couple, on the right, the Lithuanians.
The Lithuanians must be very happy with their dancing. The Danish couple at the moment are showing very fast staccato actions and perhaps will challenge the Lithuanians.
Well, let's see if they did. Here are the marks, and look, it's very close at the top.
Here, obviously, the Lithuanians well ahead, all threes from the judges. And the Danish couple down, have to be content with 5th place.
Now to dance number 3, the Viennese waltz.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the couples back for the Viennese waltz.
Tim, how does this Viennese waltz differ from the traditional waltz?
It is mainly in the tempo of the dance. It is a very rotational dance with synchronized actions that they must both perform together.
And there are the winners of the first 2 dances, Alan and Donna Shingler. Joanne, this quicker, the Viennese, than the traditional?
Yes, it's quite a lot faster. It's actually about 50% faster than the normal waltz.
Technically more difficult?
Yes, this is actually one of the most technical steps there is to perform in dancing. They're actually trying to achieve 3 360 turns in about 3 seconds.
Viennese waltz has resisted change and remains the most traditional of the dances.
There's 3 main figures that are actually danced here. One called a fleckel, which is on the spot rotation. some natural turns, which is turning to the right, and also reverse turns, which are a series of turns to the left.
The Viennese waltz, dance number 3, and a chance to have a close look at the style of Robert and Beverly Tang from Canada. And now for the marks.
Alan and Donna clearly showing their dominance with all first places.
And that's the situation lower down, and as we move into the 4th dance, the slow foxtrot, the couples will come out in reverse order.
Couple number 60, Robert and Beverly Tang from Canada.
Here the couple then in 6th place, looking to move up if they possibly can. And they begin our slow foxtrot. Joanne, how important is mental preparation for dance?
It's actually very important. Physical and mental preparation is what's required to achieve success. Everybody's slightly different. It's really what works for you.
Robert's parents, both dancers. Beverly's a teacher, but Robert works in a computer software company. And these two, in fact, have their own website, Dancescape. The first of the slow foxtrots then, from the Canadians.
Couple number 62, Victor and Tiffany Fung from the United States.
So let's see how Victor and Tiffany do with their slow foxtrot. Tim, slow foxtrot, difficult dance?
Yes, very difficult. And in this sequence, Victor and Tiffany are dancing about 20 steps that's covering about 80 feet on the floor. They're dancing it with supreme class and no effort or force.
It's always the man leading, turning the girl.
Yes, that's right. The man has a lead, and the lady must follow that lead through the body, the legs, and the hands and arms.
The brother and sister from Laguna Beach, California. Plenty of home support for them.
The next to dance, couple number 64, Brian Erickson and Marion Eihilt.
Joanne, where is the projection? Is it solely to the judges? Obviously there's television, there are the audience, and I guess most importantly there are the judges.
Yes, all factors are important here. What I think is very clear to see here is a very strong man-woman image. They're dancing very, very well together here, and still maintaining a beautiful open picture of the top of their bodies.
Brian, in fact, had to choose between a promising football career and dancing. Looks like he made the right choice. Brian and Marianne in fourth place going into the foxtrot, looking to move up if they can.
Next to dance, couple number 65, Arūnas Bizokas and Edita Daniut.
Yes, the young couple from Lithuania in third place, dancing together for 3 years. Both of them in college. Edita studying management and Arūnas wants to be a dance instructor. Tim, are the judges looking for the overall flow across the floor?
Yes, that's one of the attributes, but also Arūnas shows super change of speed here, which adds an extra dimension to the other couples that you've already seen.
Now he's tall. Is it a real advantage to be that tall?
His posture is his main asset, and tall or short, you must maintain a perfect line through your own body. He does this extremely well.
Arūnas and Edita in third place so far. But how do these two feel they've been doing so far?
Waltz was very good, we felt very good. And then tango was a bit difficult because after solo dance we had to do straight group dance. So it was a bit difficult, a bit tired, but it was okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, next to dance from England, couple number 63, Roberto Villa and Michelle Barry.
Doing really well in second place at the moment. Roberto and Michelle. Joanne, this feels like a new rhythm.
Yes, it's immediately a different mood. Change of music here really helps them to be able to feel it and express it in the way that they really feel best.
Couples are allowed to choose their own music?
Yes, for the individual dances, they were allowed to choose between 7 pieces of music. And Roberto and Michelle, I feel, have certainly chosen the most atmospheric piece.
Roberto and Michelle certainly capturing the mood. Alan and Donna Shingler are the UK #1 standard couple. For 6 years, they've worked hard to perfect their art, but it's been worth it.
At the level we're at, I think the joy of it is the feel. It's the most fantastic feel to have two body weights moving around the floor freely. It just really is a buzz. It's the most fantastic feeling. It's very hard to describe, but at a high level, it's just magic. I think that better media coverage of what we do will definitely make more people interested in what we do. And I think the more that people can see that we are normal young people, and this is what we love doing, I'm sure that people would be more interested. Also, from the point of view, the difference with dance sports, say, compared to other types of dance, you don't have to be like a mega superstar to either earn a very good living or to travel the world or to teach. You know, there's so many avenues that you can move into, and from that aspect, it's a great business or a great sport to be involved in.
Alan and Donna live in Caterham in Surrey, near the South London dance centres of Norbury and Streatham, good for coaching and for practice. The combination of married life and competitive dance isn't a problem for them.
We get on, we exist really well together. We do, don't we?
Yeah.
There's never any problems.
No, never at all. No. Never at all. The only arguments we ever had were in the dancing.
In dancing.
But that's disappeared now.
Yeah,
thankfully.
thank God.
Cycling day tomorrow, so that has to go out today.
Well, we actually got married twice.
Yeah.
We were married first of all in London, where my parents came down, but my parents won't fly, so
we did another one in Australia.
We did another one in Australia for Donna's parents, which was, we kind of classed as our main marriage, really. So.
It was a great day.
It's the best day of my life.
Yeah, best day of my life. It was brilliant.
This is Alan's Pride and Joy. It's an autographed photo of David Beckham. Manchester United is a religion with my husband. Basically, if they don't win, we don't go to practice. That's how it is.
The Shinglers, though, are off to practice, but before they go, they've given us an insight into what they wear.
As a dance sport competitor, image is very, very important. And with the image goes the outfits. So like any sports person, I have an outfit that I wear to compete in. These are 3 dresses that I have at the moment. As you can see, they're all pretty heavily decorated. Of course, you want to try and have as much impact from the moment you walk on the floor.
Alan just has to concentrate on being smart.
And this is my most regular one that I wear.
That suit alone costs $2,500.
Generally, ballroom dancing dresses do have ostrich feathers on the bottom. This is generally not just for decoration, it's actually for the weight of it. When you have feathers on the bottom of the skirt, it actually creates a lot more weight, so they dance absolutely lovely.
When you consider you're possibly wearing these for maybe 6, 7, 8, even up to 12 hours at a time, you need them as comfortable as you can possibly get.
Lovely Georgette skirt, which also moves beautifully with the body. It's a lot lighter, which is very nice to compete in. It feels like the closest thing to practice that you can get.
Alan with a revolutionary tango suit, less formal, more practical than tails. Could this be the future?
Basically, you can lift the arms, and there should really be no movement in the shoulder line at all. And the feel is quite different to a normal jacket. If you put a normal jacket on, the shoulders, as soon as you lift the arms, should be up around the ear. So this is tailor-made, especially again in Birmingham, so that when you lift the arms, there's no change. And as you can see, it's quite different at the back than the normal tails.
Presentation is one thing, practice is another. Alan and Donna practice as much as possible. Today, they're in Cheam to get a final practice session before Boston.
what I'm looking for when I take hold with Alan every day at practice is a consistent posture, consistent weight balance. And this is the thing that seems to change all the time. Every day your body's different, so you've got to look for that constant feeling. And the feeling that I'm looking for is a similar feel to what I get from all our top coaches. So that's your goal, really. So you're always trying to emulate that or trying to regain the feel that you get from them.
Back to the Matthews Arena in Boston. And here are the couple in first place, Alan and Donna Shingler, with their individual slow foxtrot. Joanne, one thing I see straight away from these two with their foxtrot is a real sense of enjoyment.
Absolutely. They have a real aura of confidence that surrounds them here tonight. They have a quality of movement that creates such a Rolls-Royce action, and it's the supreme in the amateur ranks.
The final individual slow foxtrot from Alan and Donna Shingler.
Alan.
And you can see how it went down with the crowd.
Could we now have all couples on the floor, please?
So they come out now for the group foxtrot. Tim, at this stage of the competition, is there any sense of tiredness with the competitors?
Naturally there will be, but each couple have trained very hard for this competition. It's more physical than mental.
Joanne, it seems here that the essence is of pivoting and turning.
Some pivots and spins are actually used here, but the main essence of the dance is to actually glide both bodies across the floor uninterrupted.
Tim, are the judges looking to confirm what they already know from the individual, or are they looking for something new?
Yes, they are reconfirming what they already think, but this opportunity gives them a great chance to look at the dancers all together.
The end of the slow foxtrot, just one dance to go. And the marks being collected now. Agonizing time for all the competitors. And here they are, and once again the Shinglers way out on top. Close for second, but not lower down.
Can we please have all couples on the floor for the quick step?
The final dance of the evening. And the crowd thrilled with what they've seen throughout the evening. The competitors gearing themselves up once more. Joanne, this is a lot of fun to watch. Is it fun to dance?
Yes, it's very fast moving, a lot of acceleration, it's light, fun, and it's very exciting.
Dazzling footwork. Is it the most difficult dance?
Yes, it could be because of the speed of the movement. It has a hint of hops, skips and jumps, and it is the most energetic dance with the most amount of movement.
So that's the end of the action.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Now for the results. And just one judge making the Shinglers second, otherwise a row of first places again. So who's won overall?
ladies and gentlemen, into second place from England, couple number 63, Roberto Villa and Michelle Barry.
And the Shinglers know they've done enough.
And your winners tonight from England, couple number 61, Alan and Donna Shingler.
Thoroughly deserved, they've dominated from start to finish. And very popular winners too. Confirmation, the Shinglers first, Roberto and Michelle second, and Arūnas Bizokas and Edita Daniut of Lithuania are third. First place, a wonderful prize and a check for $10,000.
Tonight was great just to enjoy it, really, not have to worry about anything, you know, just the dancing went very well tonight, we're very happy and yeah, heading in the right direction. Yeah.
Definitely heading in the right direction. Alan and Donna Shingler sign off with the Champions Honor Dance, the waltz. From the Matthews Arena in Boston, Massachusetts, from Joanne Bolton, from Tim Howson, and from me, Simon Reed, goodbye.